I am so tired. So last Wednesday, I had an organizational meeting for the phone system porting that we're going to be doing. We're ditching the phone system we use at my job and going to a new one. Because the contract is up in mid-October, so we don't want to have to renew for another year, so it's got to be done by then. So we're shooting for September. And last Wednesday I was told, you've got to get all this information into a spreadsheet by next Wednesday's meeting. What information exactly? All our users and their extensions, all our phones and their MAC addresses, all their all the phone numbers that we use, all of everything, menus, menu options, and branches, and hunt groups, and call queues, and all this stuff, and so, knowing that there was absolutely no way that I could do my usual duties and that in the same day, I worked a couple hours Saturday night, and I worked a couple hours Sunday night, and I worked a couple hours Monday night, and I worked like 4 hours last night and went to bed at 2:30, and I crawled across the finish line today, and at the meeting I rose my hands triumphantly and said, I did it, only to be told, oh, actually, I only really needed to be concerned with the menus and the call flow, and the rest could have waited until later, but that's not what you said last week. Why did you put me through all of this? So, yes, Bob Q, as an hourly employee, I could cash in on overtime, but honestly, I think I'm going to just take 7 of the hours that I worked extra, and I'm going to trade it in for a day, not next week, because I'm not going to be here, but the week after that, where instead of going to work, I'm going to go to Round 1 in nearby Danbury, and I'm going to play Dance Dance Revolution all day instead of work. Yes. Anyway, I'm running on a mixture of caffeine and adrenaline right now, but for a 1988, for a 37-year-old NES game, and someone who played the heck out of it when they were younger, that is probably enough to do all right at this game tonight. What changed from last week to this week? I spent about probably 10-15 total minutes watching somebody else's one speedrun, and I learned a few things. I'm going to be doing things in a different order today, and I'm going to be trying to make more use of the weapons during the stages, where I generally just have always stayed on the default weapon and not done very much else. So, hopefully I can implement enough of that stuff and improvements that I can cut my time to below 40 minutes. That's the goal. So, another thing I did in the last week was start a really awesome Legend of Zelda ROM hack, so I hope you'll join me Friday night for part 2 of that. I've been working here and there, a few minutes here and there on the map. I'm putting together a map, and it is, I've already found a couple of Arma statues that I didn't touch last week, and I found the heart container shop that I could not find at the end of last week, and, yeah, I have a candle, so we can burn some bushes and hopefully find some more fun things. Yeah, so that's in just 2 days from now. That's exciting. But, we're on today now, so let's go ahead and take care of Mega Man 2. Now, if I remember correctly, I have to start the clock when I press start. Let me just verify that real quick again. Rules. Time starts when you choose the difficulty mode by pressing the button. Okay. Honestly, I feel like it should start when you tell it start as opposed to, you know, password, but I don't make the rules. I just follow them. And yes, I'm glad, Bob Q, that you will be there. You and your eagle eyes that see the things that I miss. Thank you for being there. Alright, so, Mega Man 2. Let's do it. What happened to my emulator? Why did it freeze like that? Oh, and I forgot to reset on stream anyway. Well, it's all good then. We're gonna start with Mr. Flashman today. There's a reason for that you will see soon, hopefully. Now let's see if I can take a better path through this level than I took last week, because I messed up last time. Oops. Wasn't fast enough on my trigger finger. Oh, I'm supposed to show the controller cam. Okay, now you can see it. Hopefully not having it on screen for the first few seconds won't invalidate the run. Oh, right. I was supposed to just skip over him. Old habits die hard, what can I say? Going this path allows me to skip past you. And now... Oops! That is not what was supposed to happen. Ah! That's what's supposed to happen, but with fewer mistakes. Now, if I was super hardcore about this, I would just start over, but... Ah! Probably wasted a good 10 seconds there. You know what? It doesn't hurt to start over. Oh, Bob Q says he watched my cousin last week. That's awesome. Mr. Extreme Pajamas, what was he playing? I did see him not too long ago. Oh, right! He did make it on the stream. Yes, he did pop in. That was pretty cool. But I can assure you, if you do decide to watch his stream, you'll have a good time. Extreme Pajamas. All one word, spelled exactly the way you would think. No, go... Oh, why am I trying to... I forgot again. Alright, this should be it. Now we've got it. Alright, I have to remember... I've always taken that path, that path to the right, because it means items. But I don't need items. I proved that last week. One energy tank, and that's probably enough. Hey, now I had the speed. That's good. Oops. If I'm not making one mistake, I'm making another. Annoying. That's the way. That's the way we were supposed to do it. Huh, I probably should have thought about taking that, but... Unfortunately, Mega Man 2 is the game where your energy charges up the slowest. Now, let's see if maybe we can do this correctly. Okay, that was better. Probably could do that in a single jump, but I wasn't confident. Oops. I'm over here! Ugh, that was kind of messy, but it did save time. Alright, we're just gonna go with that. Could definitely have done the boss fight more elegantly, though. Now, what I noticed is that on the person whose speedrun I watched, they were able to make use of the time stopper during segments that I would not have thought of. But they make perfect sense when you think about it, which I did not do. He also found some really clever uses for the items. I don't think I'm going to be able to be that clever, not in one go, but I can at least do the time stopper stuff. Now we're going to hit up Airman, where we started last week. La 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 la. Ah. Not sure about the best timing to use there. It's like, if you started at the beginning, you have to deal with the last, like, 2 of them. Or do you deal with the first 2 of them? Not sure what the best way is. Ah! Shouldn't have grabbed that so quickly. Okay. Almost. Nice. Ah, that was too low. Okay, we don't have a good weapon to use, but the default arm cannon will work just fine. Got a little lucky with those spawns there. Sometimes the tornadoes will completely block your shots. We'll be doing Quickman next, again. Did I mess up there last week? I think I might have. During the, yeah, during the second segment. My cousin also played this game a lot. I wonder why that was. Yeah, he totally saw me doing it. So, between the two of us, we played a whole lot of Mega Man. Oh, hey, Mando Gamer, how's it going? Alrighty, let's have some some beams. Everyone gets some beams. I know it's quicker to do it the other way, but for just the cost of a few seconds, you get an energy tank and an extra life. Alright, let's see if I can do this flawlessly this time. That was kind of close. It was closer than it looked. Uh-oh, I did that wrong. Okay, we're good. That one-up is a trap, obviously. La 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 la. Oh, crap. I totally didn't consider that. What is Mandolin Zelda? Bob Q. Mandolin Zelda is on Friday this week again. Oh, you're calling him Mandolin. Uh-oh, this is gonna be close. Okay, not that close. Whew. Yes, Mandolin. I like that. Yes, we'll be playing Zelda on Friday once again. I'm probably at least halfway done doing the parts of the map that I can do right now. Oh, we're going to do Metal Man next. We'll test our metal. Now he did some... The dude that I watched did some really cool things with item 2 in this level. I'm gonna trade a couple of seconds for an energy tank again. And now we're gonna skip all of this. Ugh. I wish I had grabbed, like, one energy capsule. Because there's one spot later on where it would have been nice to have the time stopper again. Oh. How's it going, stuffing things? Ooh. Like I said. Actually, you know what? I think I confused it with something in... like, the second Wily level? Ah, they're after me! No! What hit me? Alright, let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna just skip the rest of that. Doink! Okay, we are going to use our quick boomerangs on Metal Man and take him down a notch. If I can hit him, jeez. You know, I'm starting to think maybe Metal Man is truly the quick one. But not quick enough, and Metal Man is history. And just like that, we're through 4. I definitely think I'm going faster than last time. Okay, so... Bubble Man now. I gotta learn my select screen a little bit better, jeez. You would think, for as many times as I've played this game, I'd be doing a little better at that. It's always fun to hit stuff out of the air. I don't know how I managed to hit that. That was amazing. Whoa! Yeah, stuffing things, you and me both. He says it's still my favorite out of the classic series. I don't know. It's not just that it's the easiest of them. I think it's just everything in this game hits. The music is phenomenal. The graphics are really pretty. Oops. Just everything about this hits. Whoops, not high enough. Just gotta make sure not to jump too high here. One touch and you're finished. What's yours is not mine's. Hopefully. The speedrunner that I was watching just very elegantly, diagonally shot the giant fish while running. Excuse me, thanks. I would not debate you, Stuff and Things, on A Link to the Past being one of the best games ever. But, I don't know, I just can't stop playing the original for some reason. Oh, I'm already using the best weapon against Bubble Man. I don't need to switch anything. Oops. I don't know why I thought he'd be over there. Mando Gamer logically points out you're underwater and they have sprinklers. Something wrong here. Is there really, though? Sometimes you just need a reminder that this is very much fiction. Yes, so, Stuff and Things. Zelda Friday Night is not just Zelda. I'm playing Heatman next. It is a Zelda ROM hack that is quite different from the original game. It's entitled Attack of the Wizroads, and it is quite hard. I love that if you jump as high as you can there, it's just high enough to hit that dude coming at you. Disappeared! Oh, I think there's a better way to do this. I think I could have used an item to skip having to go around there. Same thing there. I could have used the jet sled from the ladder. Wait a minute, there's a Mega Man 2 randomizer? I did not know this. Oops. Alright, I know the first thing that I'm doing after I finish this. It's safe to do it from down here, right? I wasn't really thinking. Yes, yes it is. Doink. Oops, that was supposed to be a jump. Bubble. Just call me Mr. Bubble. Kind of like Mr. Coffee, but with less coffee and more bubble. Yeah, sure, Mando Gamer. I'll check your email later. Ow! The heat is apparently on, but ow! I can't believe I just ran right into him. Oh well. 15.5 minutes, and we're already through 6. I have a feeling I'm gonna beat 40 minutes if this keeps up. Ah, and now we're gonna go visit Woodman after this very long intermission where we wait for this very slow text to tell me that I now have all 3 movement items. But yes, I think, did I only die 5 times on Zelda? last Friday. I was pretty impressed that I died as little as I did. Having to face wizrobes with wood sword and bombs is never fun. But yeah, they were in the very first dungeon I entered. Or was it the second? I think I tried to block it out of my memory by now. Alright. Woodman. Would you fight him? Ha 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 ha. Oops. My muscle memory counting failed me. Ah! Has my finger speed slowed? I think it may have. Now hold on a second. Oh no! That was a mess up. Apparently, you can't do that on the first one. So that's why he defeats the first one normally, and then uses the time stopper after that. Because once you see that teleporting thing happening, you can't get past him anymore. Well, I learned something today. Unfortunate, but... So, next time around, I'll be able to skip hot dogs number 2 and 3. Mendo Gamer says, why is Rush against you? No, this game predates Rush the Robo-Dog. By one game. Can we skip? No, we can't skip him. I'm trying to remember what the correct way to... Ah, that was too late. Ah, well. I took my hits and we'll just move right along. Oh, right. I should have just aimed down and used the metal blade. What? What was I thinking? I guess I just wasn't thinking. Oops. A one-up for my troubles. Now, hold on a minute. I totally did that wrong. The thought was there, the execution was poor. Next time. Clearly, I need to work on this level. Poor execution. Goodbye. I got leafed. You leafed me behind. Maybe he leafed me behind. Or maybe he leafed me front. Mando Gamer says, you took your hits time after time. You considered it a challenge before the whole human race, but never lose. Crashman. Oh, duh, the only one left. Alright, now what we're going to try and do is we're going to try to make clever use of our items to skip through segments of this level. More clever than that. I really thought I could beat that out. I'm just trying to go fast now. Nice timing. Alright. So we're gonna try and take out our item 1. It's like steps. That's much quicker. I like it. Oh. Sorry, gotta actually take out a weapon now. Was that faster? I don't actually know. kind of hard to actually speed this up. Birded. See, that's what's supposed to happen. Whoa. Not birded. Okay. Air shooter. Alright, so I was able to use some stuff in that level to get through just a little quicker, but I'm pretty certain there was a lot more I could have done. Mando Gamer asks, what's the time frame? The time frame of what? I'm shooting for 40 minutes. I'm at 22 and change. I honestly don't remember where I was at last week, but it's hard to believe that I'm not ahead. Maybe Dr. Wily knows. Oh, okay. Mando is on board now. Alrighty, stage 1. Let's do it. Awesome. We don't have the embarrassment of having missed. Number 3 again. Oh, that was a close one. Nope, wrong. I don't know why I thought there was any chance that it could, you know, those could get close to me. That'll speed things up a bit. Hopefully I'll be able to get that energy later. I just gotta remember to go the other way. Go from the bottom. Oh, we'll need item 1 to get through here. Quickly, quickly! Ignore them! A secret project. Mando Gamer is teasing he's been working on a secret project and therefore not streaming. It's the Dargon! There's a little delay when you push the button to begin moving before you actually start moving, but it seems like it's more on those blocks than in most other places in the game. I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like the effect is increased because things are auto-scrolling. I should actually look into that. Alright, Mando Gamer in chat has mentioned kittens, and therefore an explanation is needed. Oh, no! No! That's, unfortunate there. Alright, well, that's gonna cost me. Fortunately, at least we'll get the energy back. Oh, there goes my perfect run. Alright, now... now we don't need your opinion. Oof. I'll remember to do that next time. I don't want to fall that fast. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that there. I should have waited a bit. At least that's the way I feel right now. I feel like it would have been smarter to use it up here. Unless I really don't care about getting hit by these. Oh well. Ah, so we have some kittens that need to be spayed or neutered. And so Bob Q is putting together a GoFundMe for that. Well, you know what? If you, once that's ready... Ooh, jeez, ow. Once that's ready, if you give me the link, I will post it in chat when I'm online again. I better not get hit again. That was a close one. Yikes. Well, thankfully we get our energy back. But yeesh, that was sloppy. I used to remember where every one of those blocks came out from, and time has made me forget, unfortunately. Ah. Could have used those. Oh well. Yeah, just a bit rusty. A bit tired, but I don't think that played into it. Okay, just a teeny hop. Oh no! I pressed to the left to avoid the spike that was coming on the lower screen, and yeah, that was yes, mined. I engaged in some Minecraft, perhaps. What's mine is mine. Just to be on the safe side. We're okay now. Alright. It'll be a miracle if I actually finish in under 40 minutes now that I've died twice. But we'll see what happens. Did not time that properly. That was timed properly. Now, I don't know who can go against a tank with boomerangs. Do you know who? Mega Man, that's who. That wasn't my best either. Alright, we're at 30.5 minutes now. Yeah, that stage was not my best showing. But maybe we can make up for that just a bit. I'm gonna fill up my bubbles because that's important. Anything on this screen we gotta care about? We'll just do that real quick. Alright, quickly, before the timer runs anymore. I'm just not confident, you know? The years will do that. That and also being really tired. And why can't I jump? Oh, so Bob Q is asking about the tornado. One of the elements in this new Zelda ROM hack that I'm playing on Fridays. Ooh, that was actually probably not a close one. Laters. Not. Oh, that's not going to work. Bye. And that's what I get for trying to save time and not really thinking about the consequences. Next time. Well, if I was worried about beating the 40 minutes before, I should definitely be worried now. I know he saved time on this screen, but I actually can't really remember how he did that. Probably by doing it here. And no, that was bad execution. One of these days I'm going to do it correctly. Oh, okay. And there was a way... There's a way to get on the jet sled from the ladder. And I need to practice that. That's not it. Yes, Mando Gamer, I'm going to blame it on jet lag. Alright, so this is one of those situations where it would have been quicker to do it the way I've been doing it for years. Alright, I'm not going to try any more shortcuts. We're going to practice and then do it. So, since I can do it the way that I've done it for years and will not really need to pay attention, I can now go ahead and say to Bob Q, so, yes, for those who didn't watch part 1 of the Attack of the Wizrobes Zelda NES ROM hack, what I'm going to tell you is that I encountered a screen in the overworld where the tornado that usually appears when you blow the recorder, a bunch of them just appeared out of nowhere on one particular screen, moved, you know, across the screen to the right, and of course I got touched by one and carried back towards the start. Now my theory on that is maybe, just maybe, after I get a piece of Triforce, maybe those tornadoes will take me somewhere else. So I'm kind of curious about that. Ah, I used my time stopper already. Can I jump over you? Yes. Bad idea! And here I go trying to figure out ways to save time again. Oops. Nah, I don't need anything. Alright. Now, let's use our item 1 skillfully. And... Nope. Alright, let's start taking these turrets out. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to avoid that shot. Oops. Oh no, did I need item 3 for that? Okay, I'm in trouble now. I don't have a choice. I have to die. I messed up. I usually don't use item 3. Yeah. I usually don't use item 3 in the Wily levels, and now that I did that, I completely ruined. And now my cat is looking for pets, and I have to do this part again? Really? Oh, man. Well, this speedrun has completely gone to hell. I'm just gonna stop timing because it's not gonna happen. But if you think I'm not gonna finish the game, you are mistaken. I will still finish it out. I'm just gonna have to spend a little time in that lower corridor filling up my crash bombs because, and my item 1 obviously, because I will need both. I can't believe I did that. Ooh. That'll save a little time. Not time on the speed run, obviously, but... but did we learn some lessons this week, or what? Oh, item 3, that's what we need. Yes, Tom, I know you want pets. I'm busy. Okay. Made it through that. Now, you've got to have completely full crash bombs when you enter that corridor. Otherwise, it is all for naught. I guess I can turn to forget the controller cam. Oh, that was easy. They're already full. Well, charging things up wasn't actually a big deal. I think we're good now. Why did I back up? That was dumb. How it's dumb, dumb, dumb. I am not above making a K-pop Demon Hunters reference. Ow. Okay, now we are going to successfully use item 3 to get out of there. Managing to avoid that was a bonus. Nope, bad timing. Ow. Easier to avoid when there's only one shot coming at you. Take that, you frickin'... Yeah, these 2 levels just absolutely destroyed me today. Is it because I'm tired? Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Is this what you wanted? Alright, well, let's at least see how quick we can get through these bosses. The Man of Heat. What letter comes after V? W! I'm sorry you had to hear that. That was terrible. The problem with the leaf shield is that it's impossible to hit him if he's not in the right spot. And yet, I was stubborn and tried to use it anyway. And here we're going to do the exact same thing we did to you before. Bye. I swear, it feels like his energy charges up slower because he's underwater. Is that actually true? I don't know. Oh, right. That doesn't work on him at all. What was it that I used on him last week that actually worked pretty well? I can't remember. It's like, I have it right there on the paper, but I'm too slow to look at it. Oh, crash bombs, right. Gotta remember that for next time. Except that my crash bombs are empty. So never mind. Now this is just the funniest thing I've ever seen in a Mega Man game. The fact that they make him vulnerable to one of his own weapon. It's pretty funny. And what worked on you? I don't even remember. Oh, it's Metal Blade. Goodbye. I got plenty of bubble, right? I mean, it's too late to do anything about it, but... I'm getting hit too much. Usually you have to throw money at a problem to make it go away. But this game has energy tanks, too. Ugh. I wonder if I actually could have... You know, it's funny. I just watched my viewer count go from 3 down to 2. I bet it's because of that bubble joke I made. It was a really terrible joke. Oops. Classic NES technology. If something's not on the screen, it does not exist. Love it. Alright, let's see how quick with the finger I can be this time. Ah! Bad timing. Trying to maneuver in between his shots there. Oops. I could have had him. Took just a little bit longer. Stuff and Things says, Wily is an alien? No way! But you have to admit, that was a pretty cool reveal back in the day. You know, thinking, oh, whoa, it's really a... No, actually it isn't. Although, 10 or however old me when I first saw that was really confused by, you know, okay, there's this thing going around in the same way that the alien was. I didn't get it. I didn't get that that meant that it was really a robot and he wasn't an alien. I think, you know, 10-year-old me just thought it was an alien, you know, Wily was an alien, and there's also this thing floating around. I don't know. Or maybe there's 2 Wilys. Who knows? But, I'm finding now with my 7-year-old, all the time she wants to will things into existence that are not there. Or, it seems like... I'm pretty certain that she knows the difference between real and not real, but in some of the things she says and does, it's like she really just wants certain things that are real to not be real, and vice versa. And she will try her hardest to will it into existence. And, heck, 45-year-old me still doesn't know what this means. Is he retiring early? Is he grabbing a beer but you can't be wearing your helmet while you drink? Yeah. Ah, there's only 2 years difference between us. Yeah, I was always like in my friend group that I had since college. I was usually the oldest, not by that much, but I was usually the oldest. But I honestly believe that If you surround yourself with younger people, it helps you stay young longer. I mean, genetics also help. If your parents are not sending you down terrible things and back problems and whatever else they might have had, that definitely helps. Oh, and that also helps. Stuff and Things says, I never act my age, and I like it. Yeah. I try to be as silly as I can whenever possible. As does my wife, and now my daughter is a goofball too, so that definitely helps. And you know what? It also helps because I work at a mental health nonprofit, and it's sometimes we in IT, we kind of have to be the therapists for the therapists, which is sometimes difficult because we're all dealing with a lot. But I seem to be doing all right because, I had one of them smiling a lot today, so that worked. So Mando Gamer in chat says, "Oh, did you see Zelda Maker's YouTube video?" And Bob Q has the same question I have. What video? Zelda Maker, if you're not familiar with my channel, is the creator of all of the Zelda ROM hacks that I have played through on this channel over the last... Has it been a year since I started playing them? Probably at this point. And I like to call him a creator because I know that, YouTubers and Twitch streamers and all, they like to call themselves creators also. But if we're creators when we're, streaming and making videos, then what are the people creating the games? So I almost wonder, what should we all be called? So Mando Gamer has posted a link in chat that I will go ahead and post in my YouTube description when I repost this to YouTube later. And as I click on it, Zelda Maker here, and here's a sneak peek of my newest project, he says. And
alright, hello everyone.
Now, okay, so I'm looking at the select screen that he pictures here, and it is not the ROM hack I am playing now. What he's got in this 1 minute 6-second video here is something else. This is obviously something completely new that has not been seen by anyone yet, so that's exciting. And you know what? Maybe I'll go ahead and show it during my stream on Friday night, which is when I hope you'll join me again for part 2 of my Zelda NES ROM hack run, Attack of the Wizrobes. I'm working on the map off of my first video of what I've discovered so far, and yeah, it's a pretty... I think this definitely takes the cake for, if not his most complex overworld so far. It's in the top 2 at worst. So, yeah, it'll be a lot of fun to continue that. I'm really looking forward to it. I know I'm going to be tired, and the other thing is, we're going to be taking a plane out on Saturday, so I'm not going to be able to play past midnight. I'm going to have to cut myself and us off after 90 minutes. So I hope you will join me. I will not ramble forever. I will get right into it. That'll be Friday night, the 8th, at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, promptly. And I'm exhausted, so that's it for me for now. I'm going to go finish up and then get some rest. But as I always say at the end of my videos, thank you very much for watching. You have many, 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 many options on Twitch, on YouTube, elsewhere in video streaming, and then of course video gaming. You could actually be playing a game right now. But for some reason, you're here, and I thank you very much for that. So until next time, please take care of yourself. Taking care of others, fantastic. But if you're not in good shape yourself, it's going to be more difficult to do that. So please, take care of yourself. Be well. Till next time. See you later.